Hey, what's up guys? It's Brian from J&P Cycles. Today we're going to show you how to use this Custom Dynamics license plate relocator on this 2019 RoadKing. It's a pretty simple install. There's two half-inch bolts underneath the fender that we're going to remove. Let's get started. You'll see that these two bolts that we took out, so you have one on each side of the fender here. Just let the fender hang for a moment because we're going to have to remove the turn signals. In order to remove the turn signals, we need to get rid of the taillight. Using a small screwdriver, simply push the pin on the top to remove these plugs. We're going to reroute those all the way through the fender to remove. Final plug, which lights your license plate light, is this top here. This is on the two wires. When you pull that out, and this whole assembly comes down. You'll see on the new license plate locator, the light here runs these two wires, so we're actually going to cheat a bit. So let's use the old stock connector to plug back in, but in order to do that, we're going to cut this wire here. So let's make a cut, giving ourselves enough room to solder and then feed the new wire in. And now we have that stock connector. So after you cut it and before you solder it, make sure to route these lines through the fender and out the back, or else this plug won't go through the hole and it'll look kind of wonky and not right. So make sure you do it the right way. Route this before you solder it. All right, so once we have it soldered, I'm kind of noticing we probably have too much wire. So when you're doing this, it probably isn't a bad idea just to cut it off a little shorter, but we went ahead and used the full length. Because of that, I'm gonna hide this, and the best way to do it is probably just hide it in this recessed corner here in the back of the taillight. But I need to do something with this to free up my hands. So I'm gonna put in one bolt just to hold the new license plate bracket in place. So Custom Dynamics supplies you with two new bolts. So reach under the fender, feed that through, and just hand tighten. Reinstall the taillight. And now we're ready to move on to that final bolt. Now after you tighten everything up, feel free to throw on your bags and make sure you test that light one more time. Now that we see that the plate's lit, you're ready to ride. Make sure when you check it out at jpcycles.com that you insert your bike model and year to ensure the correct fitment. Now you know how to do it, get one for yourself and get out and ride.